Greetings, hello and welcome back to some more XCOM Enemy Within. So I'm bringing you not on a mission, but rather back where we left off in the genetics lab, looked everything up and also had some helpful comments. So every gene modification is 3 days. Of course, if you do multiple at the time, it just adds the time together, so you can't do multiple in 3 days, but if I select 2 of them, it would be 6 days. Since we have 4 days until the next mission, I'm just gonna add some depth perception to our sniper.
I'll have the selected volunteer sent to surgical prep immediately. Once the genetic modification is complete, I will notify you directly.
And I think we'll leave out the rest for now. Then, just since I'm here, quickly, well, since I'm here, in case you're wondering about scheduling for videos, so my current plan is to have Enemy Within on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, so 3 episodes a week. So campaign will drag on a little bit longer, but I think I can't really do both campaigns on every day. That's why I'm kind of trying to split it up, and the Long War of the Chosen campaign will then run on the other days and also on Sunday, so we have both campaigns on Sunday, and otherwise they kind of take turns, more or less. Anyway, finally, I have stuff in North America.
We are on the threshold of a new kind of warfare. Our soldiers were already humanity's best warriors. Now, as we learn from our fallen enemies, we can make their strengths our own.
Kind of weird how she was looking at her hands and arms when it's like, yeah, we did something to your eyes. Also, sorry for putting your whole body in a big vat. Alright, so here we are. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I think, like in Long War, I know you have 24 hours to do the data recovery. It will be fine without Kirby's armor, right? So what are we doing anyway? Cover data recovery. Oh, that's the encoder and transmitter mission. All right. Cool.
This matter with discretion.
So, first of all, are you the best we have available at the moment? Alright, you're one of the new guys. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, also we have the new rookies that arrived in HQ. Apparently, we're not getting any additional snipers. Might have to hire some more. Let's have a quick look at those then. Actually, let me do that from the soldier screen. That's some nice aim there you have, Mr. Support. Allows you to throw those smoke grenades extra accurately. 61 aim heavy, okay. And of course the assault with 80 aim. Are you serious? Now I'm almost tempted, like with that high starting aim, to once again throw you in a mech suit. Have a second mech available. Well, we need to chop off your limbs first, but you know what, one step at a time. And then have another high accuracy mech able to pew the enemies. Might be something we'll do, but not for now. Extraction squad.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
So you are the captain we rescued the other day. And and you are an assault. So let's give you... maybe also give you some loadout. Alright, so this is kind of the expected lineup, and then we'll have to see which one of the rookies we put in here. Squaddies rather. I think, yeah, let's take you. Also still have the gear, and you're gonna get the alien grenade here. All right. Also, since you earned your class, that means you earned a non-standard color, and all my assaults get some sort of helmet. Triple assault seems reasonable. Let's go. I should have silenced that tab.
Touching down.
Hi.
We've detected an Exalt cell based in Canada. It looks like our operative will need assistance in securing the enemy data.
Well, that's my favorite map. I think I only mentioned it in the comments. So when I started this campaign, I had like 3 failed starts. One of them was on this map, and not a big fan. Not a big fan. Then again, the advanced units and spot side sniping.
The data they'd acquired when Exalt forces moved into their AO. The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position, but if Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost. Objective updated.
Our dude is in here. Okay, so yeah, that gives us some nice vision of the map. But not much else.
Heading out.
Alright, I'm just trying to see where I want to set up my sniper. Oh yeah, hang on. We've got the whole thing of running radio towers to disable their weapons. That's how the Exalt mission works. You just never let them to do anything. So ideally I want to be able to reach that in a blue move. But if I go out here, there's a risk, of course, of activating something this turn, which I really don't want to take. Since I have fairly good vision here, I think I'm okay dashing forward. Like, in a worst case, I can run and gun over here, have this, but then I can't chain this on the next turn. That's why I kind of want a blue move here, trigger it, move further on. Move to that one the next turn, and then it's going to be a little bit of a way. Now, that being said, I kind of want to set you up somewhere decent, or we do the whole thing about getting some high ground here, since you do have depth perception. Yeah, it's going to be exposed, but that's probably fine.
Running.
That far back.
On the move.
Got it. Moving.
Let's bring everybody up. Would have liked Zhang a little bit more up front.
Solid copy, Commander.
Ich habe alles im Blick.
I'm on the move.
Oh yeah, and Jeff needs to get in there with close and personal. No, with... Oh, we don't have our CCS assault. That's a shame. Alright, so before we do anything else, let's move up. Okay, we can move up like here.
Bin unterwegs.
Okay, so we got a blue move distance to that thing. Perfect.
On my way.
Headed there now.
We finally have a visual confirmation of Exalt's operatives in the field, and from the looks of them, Exalt is working quickly to integrate alien genetic material into their troops. Until we know the extent of their capabilities, I would advise extreme caution.
Commander, Exalt forces are in position to hack the encoder. If we don't secure that equipment, they'll be able to locate the transmitter.
Alright. So things are not going exactly as planned, but you know, it'll be fine. So if we can take them out without having to disable them this turn, that would be preferred. And this little grenade might help with that.
Frag out.
Sorry, this is a no cover area. Please do not take cover in the zone. That's the only one you see. That's a bit of a shame for him.
Got him.
First Exalt to die on my mission. Not gonna be the last.
That's affirmative. Moving out.
99, I think, is one where you don't rapid fire.
Taken care of.
Alright. I just don't want to trigger anybody else here.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Also, I really would have I didn't see that this was still a thing. Alright. That's a bit of a problem now. And for some reason I thought this was an assault, so I could like still run and gun somewhere if something nasty happened. Alright. I'm not gonna run the first decoder, encoder, whatever coder for a single dude with ballistic weapon. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna pistol him. We're probably gonna shoot him while standing out in the open, and give ourselves some dense smoke in the process. Or maybe Overwatch. Well, we'll see.
Ziel verfehlt.
Can we actually get a kill here? I think in theory you can crit for up to 10, 9, whatever. Just do it. There we go. Nailed it.
I feel, Commander. Still, habt ihr was gehört? Feind in Sicht.
Ooh.
I'll get him next time.
Right, so now it's run the gauntlet time.
In Bewegung.
Bradford, would you tell me something
Looks like
about these
Exalt deployed
towers?
A series of communications
Yeah,
relays in
yeah,
the
yeah.
area.
Okay.
If our operative can get close enough and access the relay using the encryption keys they acquired from Exalt's data, they should be able to temporarily disrupt the enemy's comm network. Enemy communications are down. That should keep Exalt busy for a while.
In Bewegung.
Right, so it's at this point, as soon as you like trigger the first tower, you don't really care anymore whether or not you trigger more advent, because, you know, they don't have any weapons right now. So what are they gonna do? Well, throw a grenade at you. That's obviously one of the options.
I'm on the move.
Hello.
Out of the game.
Someone was invited to one-shot country. So I think if I move Zheng
Heading there
here,
now.
I get the flanking shot. I really want to move Jeff more in there. Maybe someone else can finish that off. Well, technically yes, but what do we do about that last guy?
No way that just happened.
So I think we need to go in deep now. Can't believe that's the fastest. You can't flank that guy. We might just have to run and gun in here. Again, they have disabled weapons. Anything else we trigger also has disabled weapons. We can chain and disable next turn. The turn after is gonna be tricky. You just have to kill everything in that time then. And part of making sure everything is dead is probably gonna be running and getting Jeff in there.
Moving to firing position.
Alright. Let's first of all deny them the hack here.
Rolling out.
Interesting, we're not triggering anything else. I was going to go over here, but that would definitely trigger something else, so maybe we can avoid triggering something else. You got 87 to aim, you've got what? 89.
Set him up, knock him down.
Alright, let's get you in here.
Double time.
I think I'll take the safe-ish approach from over here to kill that last guy.
Moving.
Which you don't have shot. Interesting. Oh, because he's solo targeted. I guess we should rapid fire that, although I'm a little bit concerned about accidentally, you know, hitting the cover object, which is the transmitter we need to protect here, with two lower percentage shots. So I think I'd rather take only this.
I'm about to start keeping score.
He's actually okay. I was not expecting that.
Commander, we've got multiple hostiles inbound on Strike 1's position. Enemy reinforcements are closing in.
I'm not used to them throwing grenades on single soldiers.
Still alive.
I almost want to say they don't do that in Long War. Again, it's not Long War, I guess. Well, that hurt. Right. Alright, playtime's over then.
Ready for the fireworks?
I'm on the move. Dead and gone.
I like that sound. I really like that sound. Alright, what about you then?
That's affirmative. Hoorah!
Well. I was just thinking I could probably throw a grenade and blow up his cover. If I had a grenade, that is. Oh, I'm also with the arc thrower again. Like what? What am I doing here? So his weapon is not disabled. Like his reinforcements. I'm not sure if there's another group that is in here from the start.
Moving out. Ready to rock. In Bewegung.
Let's do this. And we could shoot you, which doesn't seem super reliable. We could just grenade you, I guess. That should blow up the car, deal enough damage. There we go.
I'm on it.
You can overwatch from there,
Affirmative.
and you're just gonna overwatch from there. Alright. That was a very fast alien turn. Which leads me to believe there are no active aliens on the map.
Moving out.
I'm on the move.
Well, also no active Exalt, because they are not aliens, technically.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Roger that. Scanning. Reloading.
Let's get reload in here. Get I think you can
I
overwatch.
feel, Commander. Roger. We've got my eyes on.
Overwatch. Oh, yeah. I was in the back of my head. I had the whole thing where in Long War, your pistol also has limited ammo, and if you shoot too often, then you can't run and gun with an empty pistol. Pistol has unlimited ammo here, so I can freely overwatch here.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Commander, we've got additional Exalt forces moving on the AO.
Negative damage.
Verdammt, Feind lebt noch.
He's picking up all the Overwatch shots, yeah? Do we get a sniper shot from downtown? No.
Adjusting sights.
Here we get the sniper shot from downtown. Boom shakalaka. Oh, that's gonna be not a problem at all, probably. Okay. Can't quite reach that flank at least. Still gonna go for it.
I'm all out. Hoorah!
We've disrupted the enemy communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
You know what? We're gonna run and gun here.
Sehe in Feuerposition. Bin dran.
Oh, it's, not quite what I was hoping for.
Set him up, knock him down. Moving out.
Now you can, as I see in the Agfra there, you cannot capture the guys, but if you kill them with Agfra, the weapon isn't destroyed. That's kind of nice once they have laser weapons, which they obviously
No
don't
longer
have
a
right
threat.
now. No, yeah, let's take... Yeah, let's take your shot.
Hoorah!
On the move. Scanning. I'm ready.
Let's do this.
It's killing time.
Roger that. Scanning.
Affirmative. On Overwatch.
Bin unterwegs.
Okay, I'm ready to trigger that one.
Gerne.
Well, so
Reloaded.
getting into Overwatch. Alright. That hopefully 2 more shots, so we can Overwatch.
It looks like this is the last of the hostile reinforcements.
One guy is
Commander. We
gonna
just need to
drop
hold
on
out a
top of
little
the
longer.
bus. Let's see if I remember this correctly. Pew.
Schuss hat nicht gesessen.
That might actually be an issue. That's fine. That's starting to be not so fine.
Oh, I missed my mark.
Right. Yeah, no, you don't have lightning reflexes, right? No. So I actually have to do something about Mr. Overwatcher here. But I guess hitting the transmitter thing should negate his Overwatch.
In Bewegung.
That should throw him off. It will take Exalt's people some time to get their communications back up and running.
Alright, that worked. He has that door there as cover.
That's affirmative.
Door? Which door? Exactly. Now, I'm fairly certain that his Overwatch is cancelled because he doesn't have any ammo, but you know what? Why take any chances? Oh, okay, I guess because we're hitting for free damage. What? Also, he still has a rocket launcher, which is
Missed the target.
okay. This is fine. Is it though?
I'm on it, Commander.
So he's not firing. So I take this. That one's free.
Bye-bye.
That one's also free. For him.
Taken care of.
And we go here.
On my way.
And then we go home.
That's it, Commander. The transmitter is secure, and it looks like that was the last of Exalt's forces in the area. Excellent work.
Well, wouldn't be a mission if we weren't going home with an injured assault soldier. I guess if you bring 3 of them on a mission, it's kind of the risk. 3 days. Not even flinching there. Right, you're gonna take lightning reflexes. Because if you're gonna be running things, you need to be running things. Exalt base is not in an island country. So that rules out Japan and the UK.
The intel we recovered was enough to take down the rest of Exalt's cell. Unfortunately, it looks like this was just a small part of their wider-reaching clandestine operation. We did manage to find some clues as to the location of Exalt's headquarters, though. If we can track down more of their cells and collect additional intel, we'll be able to narrow down the possibilities and take out Exalt once and for all.
So, if I remember correctly, you were supposed to scan like every 10-ish days or so to actually find them. So, let's do it. Let's do it at the start of June. Okay, back to mission control, back to scanning. Carapace armor. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, we can do some interrogations. Muton gives us, I think, research credit on plasma. Floater, I don't know what it does. There's so much to research here. We could research the weapons and just research plasma rifle for 30 freaking days. Guided fusion launcher. Man, I wanna get some of these autopsies going. You know what? Just for reasons, we're gonna do the Seeker autopsy next.
Despite its physical appearance, this machine doesn't seem to be made up of any organic components. Its surface has an unusual metallic composition that somehow interacts with the vapors it releases for concealment.
Was that our first autopsy in the whole game? I think so, yeah. So we're gonna leave the little autopsy clips in, by the way. Not gonna cancel that. Didn't we just research Carapace armor? Should be updating that thing more often. How much are we gonna pay for that? 17 alloys. Credits even. That's okay, that's fair, that's fine. on the facility front, since we still have a bunch of stuff that we could in theory sell, right, from the ship, from Gangplank. So I'm thinking we're gonna, let's excavate this, and let's also build a lab. I wanna boost up my research speed like significantly. And with the 10-day timer, it finishes in June, so we're not gonna pay maintenance for that. That was planned, by the way. It was not. No one's gonna believe you. All right, keep scanning.
Excavation complete.
Mimetic skin available in the gene lab. How much are the heavy lasers? That's kind of too slow. Let's wait for the. Let's pump out a few more of these here. What are we gonna need to do in order to get the alien base thing? I think we need to interrogate one. Do an interrogation. Let's do an interrogation, sure. Alright, so we do have mimetic skin now. Let's assume that Jeff Smith, 150 credits, 65 melt. Are you serious? I remember that they in some patch increased the cost of that thing, but holy macaroni, what the? Is it like a golden skin that they're giving you? I still think. Let me double check that Jeff is actually the man. That's a bit of an investment, isn't it? Jeff. Yes, you are not my lightning reflex guy. You're not my close combat specialist guy. So you're not going to be randomly shooting people outside of my control, and you're not going to be the one who I really want in order to run an Overwatch. So yeah. Hello, Mr. Grey Market. We need money. We need a lot of money. Yeah, I have like 2 of those and 1 of those. I'm probably gonna be selling something else very soon. Jeff Smith, Matic Skin.
Excellent. We'll begin prepping the candidate for surgery immediately. I will notify you when the genetic modification process is completed.
Now, it obviously really hits my melt reserves, but I think once we have Mimetic Skin, we're much more likely to be able to move more freely through the maps with the additional scouting and get more melt in the process. So it's kind of an investment. Have a quick look here. We finished the excavation here. I think we wanna sell more stuff at the grey market. Yeah, 2 of those. I'm gonna continue excavating here so that I get another power facility in here. That then I can then remove this one, and which should allow me to get another satellite uplink in there. Like, we don't have to min-max all that much, I think. Especially since we're gonna be fine with the 4 satellite uplinks. But still, you know, good practice. Give me one more look. What else are we still missing here? We could build more workshops and more labs. I want to have the foundry here, which we probably need what? Experimental warfare unlocks the foundry, I think. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that after the interrogation.
Excavation.
By incorporating melt into skin pigment, we've been able to create a chameleon-like effect for our soldiers.
The other thing I wanted to do, how much is it to augment a soldier? Like if we're gonna take our newer assault here with the high aim, that's 10 melt, and then we need some melt for mech suit. Yeah, I'll think about that once we get some more melt online.
Additional workshop online.
So, how'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
And what exactly was our late friend thinking about?
This particular image appeared in the creature's thought patterns several times throughout the procedure.
We've already met that thing, Doctor. This is hardly the kind of breakthrough we were...
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between this image and this one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act when we shot down our first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
It is the next piece of the puzzle. And this time, instead of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
Been there, done that. Got the shot. Out of interest, now the plasma rifle. It's like, who needs precision lasers when you can get just plasma rifles in 16 days? Outsider shot is priority in 6 days. That's fine and all. I still think we do experimental warfare next.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders. Dr. Valen's interrogation technique certainly is efficient. You'd never know it by looking at her, but that woman is an alien's worst nightmare.
So the plan was to have one in France, one in the United States, right? I just want to make sure, you know, looking at this. No, it says 2 for the satellites for the council. Okay, let's wait for the second satellite, then launch them both. And maybe there's another mission in between that changes the panic situation. I sure hope it won't happen.
Excavation complete.
Okay, foundry available. Reaper rounds, flashbang grenades, phoenix cannon. That was like the improved interceptor weapon, which doesn't really do much, I think. Let's get the mutant autopsy in between. I think that should give us the project for the better.
This is the most physically
Grenades?
aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
We should also do the sector autopsy, right? Does that unlock psionics already? Certainly something to look into.
In
Alright.
times of war, there's always a leader, a general, someone giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is, what sort of power or authority does it take to control such a vast range of alien species? What incentive do they have to follow through with this plan? Commander, at this point a foundry would certainly help us further hone the effectiveness of these new weapons and equipment. I'd recommend we get started on construction sooner rather than later.
You think? Let's do it then. Looking at this, by the way, there's also something to be said about getting that final access lift here to start digging on this level, but you know, I think I've been to the grey market enough times. That's, by the way, it's so much better than having to fly over to the black market in XCOM 2. That would have been annoying. Alright.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready
Launch
to deploy on
satellites.
your orders.
Monthly to 94 is going to
Satellite launched.
update 515.
Satellite launched.
That's looking good. Gonna get a bunch of scientists and engineers once the month ticks over, and we have some good money income.
Incoming transmission.
Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat.
Grade B. Unacceptable.
Remember, we will be watching.
Alright, so we should also do this then.
Intel scan complete. Positive ID on Exalt cell locations.
Let's get... No, you're not the right person.
At least we've got some vets on our side. It takes a serious pair to go face to face with one of those things.
In Australia.
Okay, that's under control. Well, like with the additional money that we've got, we have satellite room for what? One more? Yeah. Let's just
The
get
new engineers arrived this morning,
that
Commander.
money spent.
We're always glad to have more help down here.
I'm never really been sold on the Phoenix cannon, so I think I'm gonna skip that. Let's actually get that access lift I was talking about. That puts us at a bit of a power issue. Now, if we want to rip out this one, then this doesn't really add anything. So, you know what? Let's just build two. What else is going to be coming? The Sonex Lab, Hyperwave Relay, and then the Gollop Chamber. So we can like poke in one more power thing here and have this room available for whatever else we want to build, right? You can just put it all full of labs. I think that should work. So I'm almost tempted, after going in here for the second time or third time, just to get another lab in here, which we can't do because power. Yeah, right. We're working on that. Stop bugging me.
Contact detected.
Landed. This is our first landed No, it's not. Why is it UFO 0? We did land it before, didn't we? Anyway, let's clear out you. I wanna have you. I wanna start rotating around a little bit. That being said, I wanna bring our mech again. Well, cannot. Doesn't make any difference, but they look a little bit cooler. Hang on a second. Give me to engineering. Carapace armor. I'll take 5 of those. Thank you very much.
Contact detected.
Alright, I'm gonna clear you out here. Yeah, let's make sure we always bring one, I wanna say lower rank person. Sure, let's bring our second assault never hurts. Although we don't have any lightning reflexes then on the team. It's fine, it's a small UFO. What are they gonna do?
This new body armor was developed using what we've learned from the alloys employed in the alien ship. It should prove to be both lighter and stronger than anything we've used in the past.
Yeah, it looks especially light. Okay, usual gear. Three additional hit points on everybody. That's gonna be quite nice to have. So we got what? May now? June? Which month is it anyway? I'm wondering which additional enemies. We've got June now, right? So new enemies show up? Just not sure which ones. I think it's too early for Mechtoids. I hope. Well, we'll find out. We're gonna let's keep the captures going. Keep the arc thrower in here and see how it plays with having the mimetic skin. But that's something we're gonna do in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.